me see how this goes. It's a lot of overstimulation right now. Beware of feeling overwhelmed this week and working yourself too much that you burn yourself out. I did that today at the gym. And I feel very irritable now. Like this, my hair, I washed it and it's wet and it's dripping down my back and it's very annoying. But I just wanted to kind of put together pieces of the messages that I was getting today. And earlier I got the 6 of Cups. On my way back home I got the 4 of Cups. Together that means 10 of Cups. So there's a lot of like love energy. There's a lot of gift receiving. It's a lot of like innocence and family and unconditional love. It's people from your past. It's people from past lives. And I should just say energies too, because a lot of times like it could just be feelings. It doesn't have to be the physical manifestation of something, even though it will be here in this physical realm. So I'm saying it doesn't have to be a body. So the 6 of Cups talks about like inner child. So it's like a lot of inner child healing, or the need for your inner child to be present and upfront. It could be someone who triggers your inner child, who makes you feel like a child again, who makes you feel comfortable and carefree. It could also be someone from your childhood. It could be something you've wanted since you were a child. Like that could be a gift. It's also spiritual family, spiritual gifts, like spiritual. It's a lot of spiritual energy. So even if you're alone, I didn't want to record a video. I think this way forces me to move quicker and speak quicker and not to keep editing whatever. But yeah, even if you're alone and you feel like this video or this message won't resonate with you, it's above you and it's around you, and don't look for it to appear in one form. It could come in many forms. If you're looking for love, it could come in the form of a child loving on you. It could be gifts of like it just be very open right now. There's a lot of things like blessings, a lot of love that wants to come in, but if you're looking like you have blinders on, you won't receive it properly. Okay, so I'm gonna put this damn towel on because this feels gross. So the 6 of Cups was the 4 of Cups. So receiving a gift, something. Oh, and that's why I was like, you have to be open, because this is like a divinely orchestrated or a gift from God, and he's like, here, take this, and you're like so busy. Let me get my messages in order. There's a lot of Cups energy, so a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of things that will feel good. So it's a time to trust your intuition. But just like I said, I was like, I burned myself out, trying to push myself. Also, I have a lot of things to do this week, so it's like a lot of mental energy. Don't turn those cups into swords, which the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords means like overkill, betrayal. I don't even want to talk about that really. I'm not trying to bring that. The other day I was like, where there's blessings, there's lessons. So the underlying energy that I don't really care to bring forward, but just for you to keep in the back of your head and to be very open and not just to look at the good of things. You have to look at the whole picture. There's an energy of greed, betrayal, sneakiness, like just beware. What the fuck? Oh, okay, we're still recording, maybe. Be aware of masks. People portraying themselves one way and they're not actually what they portray themselves to be. So don't, like, a lot of times, like, darker energy just happened to me in the summertime. A lot of times when you're really open to like your heart is so open and you're so happy, a dark energy will sneak in behind it. It's like having a door open and a lot of people are coming in. You're like, come in, welcome, welcome. And then it's like a little snake trying to, and it's like you're having a party and it's like, so it's a party crasher, wedding crasher. This is a lot of messages. I really should have. All right, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna just like try to save this and put it with the video. So wait. So this is a video now. So where I left off, I mean, this is a full video. I left off saying that wedding crashers, party crashers. So there's going to be a period of your life coming up, or an event, and make sure that even though you're so happy and you're welcoming and you're open, that you're still scanning the crowd. You still have security, you still have boundaries. You're not just letting every and anything in, because something wants to come in and destroy the whole thing and rain on your parade. And like I said, I had this, they're giving me the image of what happened to me in the summer. Like that feeling, I was like on cloud 10, and then someone just like yanked me down to earth, and it was horrible. So the 10 of cups, the 6 plus the 4 of cups equals 10 of cups, which speaks about marriage, which speaks about commitment, which speaks about community. And it's like, imagine having a party or a wedding and you're so happy and you're surrounded by love. So that's the time, that's the forefront, that's the energy you're going to be in. And that's what I'm saying, like that little naysayer, like, don't underestimate it and don't focus on it, but make sure you have the protection and the perimeters, the security on the perimeters. Like you're doing what you're like, I don't know why I'm writing something. Contracts, make sure you're reading contracts or something like that. Like you're making sure, like you get it double checked or something like that, like a second look. You have to protect yourself. You have a very beautiful time coming up, a beautiful energy coming in, but you have to protect yourself because there's things that wants to leech off of it and or destroy it. So before you sign, before you commit to anything, make sure you look it over. And I don't know when Mercury retrograde is coming up, but that sounds like a lot of Mercury retrograde energy. So maybe around that time. So yeah, getting an offer. So that's the overall energy. Just like zooming in on it, basically it's like someone from your past, someone who makes you feel like you've known them, someone who brings out the child in you, wants to offer you. This is all right. There's an energy of this. So one, if you're looking for love, if you're looking at love, it's like they want to offer you that. They want to give you that dream of yours. They want to give you that future and that commitment and that like, let's build a family, let's build together, let's build empire type of thing. They want to give you that, and be happy and merry or something like that. So it's Christmas, definitely. It's a gift. It's a very big energy. I can't like put it into one thing. Because love is very complex, and love is like I told you, it comes in the form of a child. It comes, the thing about romance, like this feels like unconditional love because it doesn't feel like a lot of like lust. I don't see a lot of red. I don't feel a lot of, it's like not hunger. Not to say that it's not there, but it's really more of like healthy love coming in. Healthy energy, wholesome energy. It's not like anything, like, it's the opposite of trauma bonding, the opposite of lust, the opposite of codependency. It's choosing something because you want it, but not because you feel like you can't live without it. And then my eye keep going to this, and I saw it earlier. See, even this is like purity. There's a purity and a cleansing. And this is white swan, but there's 2 swans. And again, 2 represents relationships. My mind went blank. And did you know that swans mate for life? Have you ever seen swans fighting? I watched a video of like a male swan getting into a fight, and the female swan was like, you ain't messing with my male. And she jumped in and she helped her boyfriend. It sounds really funny. Hold on, dig up my nose again. So there's definitely like a relationship, a partnership. If you want to look at it as a partnership, like it doesn't have to be like you guys are, it's one of those like unconditional loves that you don't need to label it. You don't need to be like, that's mine. It's just, yeah, no, and that's what it is. And it's very freeing. But your partner, definitely your partner. It could be a business partner, it could be a loving business partner, but it could just be a business partner. I did say about community. So let's say you're single and you don't really plan on being in a relationship. There's definitely an energy of just being surrounded like a group in a circle in the sun, like the dot, like the alchemical symbol for the sun. And it's like you, and then I had a dream about this, and it's like your community surrounding you, and they're like closing in to make you feel very secure and protected. So yes, you finding your soul group, you finding, look at this, knitted, close knit. It's like a blanket or a quilt. Look, it's like really, it's an energy. I can't put it into words really. It's just like, look how I look, cloaked and protected and comfy. I'm very toasty right now. I was a little irritable, but I think with all the energy, it was just like, it's beautiful. Like I love love. And then this fox is looking at me. I have a fox here. A lot of, what the hell is that noise? I don't know what that noise was. It was like an engine or like a scraping. It was very annoying. It was a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know if I said this in in the story post, but it was like, be aware of triggers, like very annoyance. Like you're enjoying your time, like enjoy your life, enjoy your blessings. Don't let those little like annoyances and that's what I said, don't underestimate it, because it has the power to really build up and get under your skin. But there's something about it. It's like very annoying. Like little things are so annoying. Like take care of it. Like if you have pests, that's the fox, it's like rats. I said that, like take care of the small annoyances so they don't grow in power and create a really big obstacle or create a really big something later. Like don't overlook something. Take care of it now so it doesn't create a big problem later. That's another message. Who saw? I see like couples massage, and it's definitely like marriage. Someone's like just feeling like peaceful, like content. That's what the Ten of Cups is, completion. It's emotionally complete and satisfied and content. And with or without people, even though it is a lot of spirits and energies around, you're going to feel full. More than full. And it's also that energy of like abundance, and only really like you, like when I found the bouquet of flowers, like I only took 2 flowers. I could have took more, but I just wanted, just enough, just what I needed. But it was nice to have the options. Like you have options, that's for sure. Like if you're single and you don't like have one person right now, or you have options. You just pick which one. The pick of the litter. There's also like puppies, babies. Oh man, family. That's what Ten of Cups is. Family. It's like if what you see on movies. It's a very movie-like energy. It's like everything is so good. And if you like, especially those Black Tyler Perry movies, it's like everything is good, and then something like one person, the drug addict, the something just wants to come and crash it. The one person with resentment wants to come and crash it. That reminds me, I did write this down. I wrote, what the hell? I wrote it down. Nah, that's really weird. Oh, here it is. Still suspicious of it though. I wrote it down. And I forgot to even look at it. It's something like death and rebirth, like the phoenix, starting over, washing away clean, like a baptism, like definitely a baby or stuff like that. So I was saying that, yeah, this is a time to trust your intuition, allow yourself to flow. Whoa. So many messages. Hold on. So it was like, there's so many things going on right now that if you try with your conscious mind, with your human conscious mind, you will really only stress yourself out and probably make a little mistake, or you'll do something and then you'll second guess and you like cause more stress and things like that. And it's kind of like being in feminine energy. I did see head over heels. Head over heels in love. One. Falling, yeah. But also, I guess, so there's people that's going to be in love, they got their person, they're going to go with it, and then there's the people who's single and they're trying to do a lot right now, and they're saying to be patient and to like stop trying to like loosen the reins. And there's like so many reins, like there's so many things, like an octopus, so you're trying to like do so much at one time. And it's good to multitask, but it's like you're overworking, you're burning yourself out. Like, let somebody else do what they can. Let somebody else take over. I'm tired. I want somebody else to finish this message. Let somebody else do things. Delegate, that's the word. Delegate responsibilities. Very boss energy. Giving enough room, give people, sit back, be patient, and trust. Because people, remember I was like the magician, like some things are not going to be, this period of your life is going to require so much security in yourself that you trust your team, your spirit team, you trust yourself to catch things before they snowball. It's definitely like winter season, yeah. There's nothing to stress about. There's nothing to worry about. As I said that, my hand like started shaking. There's nothing like you're really protected. They got your back. But I think when you try to force your hand in something, or force people to take off a mask, it's like one of those movies when like you're like, it's him, and you're trying to tell people about somebody and you look like the crazy person. And then finally in the end, they slip up, or you have enough evidence to prove something and they get caught. But more than likely, it's like you have to be that's the Fox energy. I didn't finish. That's what I'm saying. There was so many things, like, but they're all connected. The Fox energy talks about cleverness. It also talks about the Seven of Swords, so sneaky behavior. Like you're aware of something, or you know something is out, but you don't have enough physical proof to back it up, but you just have your eye on it. Like you're just very observant right now. And they're gonna show themselves. So you give people enough rope to hang themselves. It's also about the hangman. It's like waiting for a signal, waiting to put things in perspective. You having options, whether it's contract options for business, like different businesses, working with different people wanting to work with you is what I'm saying. Like things are coming to you. You're definitely in your feminine energy because you're very receptive right now. So a lot of things are going to be coming to you. Like that's what I'm saying, like the octopus. There's so many different like avenues and so many different things to come in. Like it's like receptacle. I can't. It's like a mail room. So receiving something in the mail, emails. It's a lot of communication. 8 of Wands, definitely 8. Octopus. Things are going really fast. It's freaking like 12. I don't know. It's like 11 something going on 12. I don't know what time is it. But it's like, why is the time going so fast? Things are going to be going fast. Like, you have a lot to do and you're just trying to like catch your bearings, and it's beautiful. It's all beautiful. But you have to make sure because, and there's another message. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can destroy somebody doesn't mean you should. Stay in your grace. Just because you can do that extra set, maybe you shouldn't, because you're going to burn yourself out. It's like if you try to do something past your limit, you're going to lose more than what you think you would gain. So stay humble. That's one. You're going to be such a good energy that you might get a little big head, you fuck something up or you fumble something a little bit, but I doubt it. That's why it's like this morning. It's just like, chill. Don't do nothing stupid. Just let certain things happen. Let other people fuck it up. It's kind of like, it really is like a big boss energy. Look. It's like, you know how like some big businesses, they hire other people to like take the fall for them? It's definitely big emperor energy. Like, your hands don't have to get dirty. It's definitely spirit team handling business, handling dark energies, dark, like evil eyes. Like, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Isn't that a Rick Ross song? I don't worry about nothing. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I came out like that. Oh my god. So embarrassing. If I could try to explain every single energy that it feels like, it's like bashful. There's a lot of like blushing. Romance, like I saw something dipped in chocolate. Be careful mixing business and pleasure. That's another message. I think that's it. I feel like I got a lot of messages now. Is it gonna show right? Love yourself. I think it will flip. Love yourself. And it's a mirror. The twin flames. Oh, let me make sure I said everything I wrote down. Take care of you first. Love yourself. Take care of you first. Yeah. Free with. Be careful of overworking and being busy and missing opportunities. Like, somebody could be like with some roses or something, and you're like, I have to work. I do that to my daughter a lot, and I'm just like, she'll be like, and she's been saying that to me, like, we don't play as much as we used to. So let your hair down, go on dates, go have fun. Money is always going to be there. Obviously you have priorities, but make sure that you're not working so much that you don't have time for play. Make sure your inner and your outer children are having enough attention, and they have a lot of outlets, or they have enough. Yeah, don't be greedy. That's the energy too, like balance. And I forgot this message too. So I was just like, oh yo, like there's some people who like, they know their person, they're happy already, they're on their way to marriage. And then there's also like with some of the options, like of course like using your intuition, giving people like patience, enough patience and time, like enough patience and rope for them to hang themselves. There's also people who, like I said, the main feeling that I was feeling was innocent and pure, so like that's what's for you. But of course the underlying, they could be someone who portrays themselves as they're like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like they it's innocent, oh I love you unconditionally, but they really only want one thing. So this is where it's like you kind of using your it's funny, every time I don't know, it's like this is protection, like security blanket, security like cloak, and invisibility cloak. Something just like got into focus, and I was like really weird because I don't have like an updated phone. But putting something into focus. Oh my gosh, I don't want to start, like, I'm not opening up a new message. I just wanted to finish the message that I was trying to do. There's someone or people who's like a wolf in sheep clothing, that they're just greedy, and it's almost like a trophy wife. They don't want you, even if it's like a business, you're a man, you know, and it's a female looking after you. They don't want you for your being. They want you for how you look and how you'll make them look. And also, like, because their ego, like, they don't want anyone else to have you. That's the one I was getting a message. Like, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And again, it goes for women too. I mean, you know, reverse, whatever. It's very annoying. I feel very out of breath. Like, it's just like, let me catch my breath. Like, things are happening so fast. I'm so tired. It's just a lot. But focus, focus, focus. Don't let anything take you off your path. And I said this before in another message. If something is for you, they're going to support your goals. They're going to support your destination and your journey. They're not going to deter you and make you go after what they want. They're going to support your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. I don't know why I had to break it down like that, but yes. So whatever you see for your future, if this person does not add to it and they don't complement it, there goes that knitted. There goes. If they don't complement what you want for yourself and your future, it's not them. So again, that goes to the people that kind of just want you to, like, mold you, and they just want you to fit into their world, and they want to possess you. And I think that's what the whole thing about the rose, like, there's just been this rose theme. Like, if you love a flower, you let it be. You create an environment for it to flourish and grow. You water it. You tend to it. You know, you take care of it. You don't possess it, because if you pick it, it dies. So someone who wants to pick you, to possess you, is not for you, because you're going to die. They're trying to kill your energy. The leeches, you know, the dark energy. They're just darker energy. And they probably look good, you know. They probably... It should be a balance between the lower energies, the lust. Like I said before, when I was talking about the wedding energy, I didn't feel a lot of lust. It felt very wholesome. So the person for you, you're going to be physically attracted to them, but it shouldn't be lust driven. So if there's someone that, well, it's like sex magic. Like, what is it? Like what they call a succubus, incubus. If there's, like I told, this is definitely from the other message. If something feeds your ego, something triggers your ego. There's somebody who's going to trigger your inner child, and there's someone who's going to trigger your ego. I think you know what decision you should make there. That's innocent and long-lasting and pure and unconditional, and this is conditional and irritating, and you don't want it. It's toxic. Leave it alone. I think that's it. Let me before I end it, because I don't want to do another video. Hold on. Definitely energy. Protect yourself energetically. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your aura. Be aware of who you're around. Don't let. Oh. In the poem I said around, I found a rose. It says, that's why I posted it yesterday. I'm gonna say this last ending of the excerpt. Never mind these below average intellects, thinking that you won't detect. This is definitely from the poem, because I when I write poem, I channel messages. But listen, never mind these below average intellects, thinking that you won't detect the difference between the lust of their self-serving predilect and what it feels like to be chosen by the omnipotent artist and her architect. You are the light that they vow to always protect. Give me a second. You are the light they vow to always protect. Nobody can touch you. Nobody is even allowed to smell you until they show you that they appreciate you and will pay your price at full value. But until then, invest in yourself. Love yourself first. Take care of you first, right? As I said. But until then, invest in yourself. Pay attention to your health, because this is the blueprint to increasing and generating generational wealth. I know the last part, but I'm trying to see if it relates. The last part is because your beauty is a manifestation of the divine within. So even if your surface has flaws and you've been fucked over in the past without justifiable cause, it was their sin. Forgive them. Yeah. Forgive them. Alright, now I'm messing it up. Chopped and screwed. Then I love when something comes back full circle. I love when something comes back full circle. Okay. Forgive them and move on, for they know not. Okay. It was somebody. Your beauty is a manifestation of the divine within. So even if your surface has flaws and you've been fucked over in the past without justifiable cause, it was their sin. Forgive them and move on, for they know not what they did. And because your future is where your greatness lives and where you will achieve and receive your greatest wins. Something like that. Something about like move forward, let nothing hold you back, because the present is where the journey begins. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. Look at that. When the message is complete, it feels complete. And that is completion. I'm done.